Okay, how are we doing today, guys? My name is Ben, aka Lemmy Dog, and today we'll be reacting to Volume 8, Chapter 7. Alright, I am super hyped about this one. This one is called War. I do believe this is the mid-season finale. They're about to go on their little hiatus, and in that hiatus, I do have a couple of videos that I am kind of excited about. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I can crank out a couple of them. I am pretty excited about a couple of theory videos that I have. Although I haven't actually, I've started writing some notes on one of them, but I wanted to confirm that this episode didn't disprove anything, and then I can make some post first half hiatus theories. So, but as for now, you guys should be able to hear me pretty well. The microphone has been completely fixed. It's no longer in a weird position. I think I had it fixed last time, but I don't quite remember. I have new glasses. Now I can see everything. What do you guys think? Hopefully they look good. I like them. I haven't really done anything back here yet. I do plan on hanging up Crescent Rose and the Mirror Master back here, but I don't quite have the stuff for them yet. I need to wait a couple more weeks, get a couple more paychecks, so I can go and get the stuff I need to hang them up. It's not gonna be too much, but I just want to make sure I can get everything in kind of one go. Let me see. Last time we had Cinder's backstory. Oh my goodness, thank you. I love Cinder. She's such a good character for me. One of my favorites, and we got to see how she developed into the power obsessed person that she is. We also get to see Salem pretty much take the fault side. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if that was a hey, I'm at fault, or hey, let me claim to be at fault so that I can control Cinder. You know, I didn't know which one it was going to be. So that's where we're at right now. Maybe had a little Hazel flipping sides, or potential. It was close. It was close, and then it got kind of ruined by Salem entering the fray. The whale slammed down. I think we're gonna have a lot of good fighting. I'm excited for the mid volume fight. So let's get on with it, and then we'll discuss the episode afterward. Let's go. Also, thank you guys for 100 subscribers. It means a lot to me. Love you guys. Yo, where's my sound at? Crank this bugger up. Move the microphone just a little bit. Said goodbye to all the things we love. Gave up our lives just to find that it was not enough. Great time for a yawn. What we thought would change the world was just a childish dream. Failed to stop our own demise. The tragic ends before our eyes. Hope has no place here. Maybe the path that leads our way home will finally clear. Maybe the end we tried to avoid is already here. Some roses will never bloom. Some dreams will rot on the vine. Some lives will end much too soon. Some evil will never ever die. Wars will not end in peace. Some heroes choose the wrong side. Sometimes it's worth it all to risk the fire to fight for it. Realize. Okay. I'm ready. What we got? Can I just say the graphics? Delicious. Anyone who says these graphics are not good, dude, I don't know what to tell them. Oh, look at this, bro. We got the paladins, we got warriors. Is it inching forward? Oh, it's just making more. Oh no, the apathy. Oh no. All right, Ironwood, what you got, bro?
Yes, sir.
I am evacuating all citizens to the subway. Prepare Mantis Squad Omega and dispatch to every part of Atlas.
But, sir.
Now! Citizens of Atlas, please proceed to the nearest underground subway stations for shelter.
Okay, if this is what I think it is, do my theory. I have a theory video that I'm working on. That is gonna be crazy, bro. Oh, they picked everyone up. Nice.
We tried bombs, missiles, but we can't make a dent, sir.
Sir, Schnee here. Penny is still MIA, but we've apprehended Ark, Jalong, and Ren.
Stand by for further orders, and don't let those fugitives out of your sight.
Yes, sir. Of course.
Still just following orders.
That's where the Grim took Oscar. It's even bigger than I thought. Grim don't take prisoners.
This one did. If you would just let us go.
Ceasefire. Mantis squads, concentrate on secondary hostiles. Just working on a solution for the creature.
What do you have in mind, sir?
We aren't making any progress attacking the thing from the outside. But from the inside, it could be vulnerable. Science team is putting together a bomb. When it's ready, we'll drop it off as close to the target as possible. Then your team will deliver it on foot. Sending you rendezvous coordinates now.
Of course, sir. We will hold the point and we will get it done.
No.
Oscar's in there.
You can't do this!
No. They're gonna deliver it by foot? Dude, you know how dangerous that is? Oh, look at this. Ooh, what are you gonna do? Ooh. Dude, Emerald's on a mission. Let's go. Dude, there's no way.
Gold. She'd have killed you if you didn't just pop up somewhere else. Still, you can make things easier on yourself if you start telling the truth.
You've never wondered why she recruited you. You, specifically, to help her find the relics.
We share a vision. She's gonna create a new world order. No kingdoms. And no Huntsman Academies.
New world order. No. When Salem gets all 4 relics, there will be no worlds left at all.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you get it? She's been alive longer than you can comprehend. All she craves now is release. Death.
Stop lying! Salem can't be killed. When she came for me, I killed her over and over again. The longest she was gone was only a few hours, before she put herself back together. When I couldn't lift my arms anymore, she showed me that through her, I could have the vengeance I needed.
Oh, he's like, that's interesting.
Hazel, don't you see that is why she came for you? Because she could make you believe that this is what you needed.
This is what you deserve!
Yes, but Oscar, the people of Atlas, Remnant, you haven't done what you've done for justice.
Dude, this is so good.
Yourself. Because she pushed you to think it would help you. Well, has it?
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
Now what am I good for?
Aw.
How is she?
I've done what I can, but she needs a doctor.
Hopefully May's able to reach the others. I really hope they're okay. Salem's monster is making Grimm faster than the Atlas military can kill them. The city won't stand a chance unless we
I wonder how that works.
It's massive. Way bigger than a Leviathan. What can we even do?
Penny launched Amity, and our message went out. Do we just wait for someone to come? If they even come.
How did it all get like this?
Fiona said your friends haven't been heard from in a while. Unfortunately, the last thing they're worried about is a couple of kids. Come on, I've got the ship ready to head back in.
What? We can't leave.
It's chaos at the crater. Atlas has its army, but Mantle only has us. People are dying.
People are dying here too. Don't you have family in Atlas?
No. Mantle needed me. And to the Marigolds, that meant I wasn't their son anymore. And I made sure that everyone knew that I wasn't their daughter. So forget them. They've got Henry, yours have Whitney. You get what I'm saying.
I don't know about...
Which side are you on, anyway?
We've heard that before.
There are no sides. We want to help everyone. We're all facing Salem together. And together is the only way we're going to get out of it.
So how exactly do we get out of it?
So long as this world turns, you shall walk its face. That was the curse cast upon her. But if Salem can divide humanity beyond repair, and bring all 4 relics back together, she believes that maybe her curse will be broken. The gods will rule against us, and destroy Remnant, once and for all.
Nice story. But if Gretchen's death taught me one thing, it was never to trust you.
Gretchen. Have we heard that name before?
Oscar, you want him to trust us, and trust me. Her name is Jin.
Huh?
You want her to come out of the light.
There's one more question.
Name. She can still answer one more question.
After all that, you're just going to give Salem the password?
No. I'm giving you the password. And hoping you'll find the truth for yourself.
He's a prisoner, Am. He'll say what he thinks will get him out.
So you're still going to back you up? After what I just told you?
Those are Salem's new orders. And I know better than to disobey Salem.
But...
Look, even if what he said was true, we can't stop Salem. You told me yourself. Hazel tried. He failed, and he got in line. Big guy's not gonna pick fights he can't win. Neither should we. And all of this is pointless anyway. Salem's not ending the world.
Of course she is. You're surprised? Salem is destruction incarnate. Our mistress wishes to see the end of it all. There is no ideal more beautiful. If you couldn't see that from the start, you must be out of your mind. Now, come along, Mr. Black. You and I have a date with the desert.
Oh. Oh, it's the flying monkeys. How interesting. Oh, how interesting. See, they're starting to move to Vacuo.
You can't blow it up with Oscar still in there.
That creature causes more damage every minute. We cannot wait.
Please, Winter, give us a chance to try to rescue him first. We could be your test run. You don't know what'll be waiting for you inside, right? So we can go ahead to check it out. And look for Oscar while we're inside.
You want to go inside that thing alone?
Wouldn't you do it for Elm? Harriet? Vine?
We don't let feelings get in the way of making the right call. Trading 3 lives for 1 is stupid.
No, it's not.
Let's
He's
go.
our friend. We will do whatever it takes to find him. Because we care about him.
Let's go, Rin.
I really had you pegged as the most level-headed of the bunch, but I guess you're just as naive. Feelings don't matter. The job matters. When you lose someone on your team, you move on. Replace them. Like Mara replaced Tortuga, and Winter replaced...
No! No one is replaceable.
Yes. Yes, finally. Oh?
You don't really believe that. You are furious about losing Clover. And you miss him.
You don't know anything about me.
He can see emotions. He evolved his semblance.
That's why you lost against Team RWBY. You try to fight how you feel about each other, so you'll never truly work as a team.
Shut up! You don't know what you're talking about! Everyone calm down.
Dude, his semblance evolved. Because he evolved, his personality grew. So, oh, dude, that's so good. That's so good.
And traitors! I outrank you. We drop the payload. No matter what.
Pulled the rank card, bro.
You don't like this either. In fact, you don't want to be a part of it at all anymore.
He can see emotions.
And I'm going to do it.
Dude.
I know you don't either.
Oh, wait! What about Crow and Robin? Well, maybe if we get them out of wherever they're being held, they could...
No, see, you just don't get it! This is not a situation where everyone wins. Now you all can come with me to help in Mantle, or I can drop you off near the front lines if you still want to help Atlas. Your uncle and Robin can't save us. We have to choose. So choose.
This is really good, dude. Who is that? Dude in a hat. It's Klein!
I heard there was a patient here who needed my help.
I am so sorry, Klein. It's my fault that Father...
Please don't worry, my snowflake. It had nothing to do with you.
And everything to do with Jacques.
Well, that's sweet of you. But wait, how did you know...
Ah, young Whitley, I'm so glad that you rang. May I please see the
See, I knew.
understand it's urgent.
I'm so happy this man.
She's in Weiss's room. Just go up there.
I haven't been gone that long, Master Whitley. I believe I can find it.
You called Klein.
Let's go,
The girl needs a doctor.
Whitley.
I didn't do it for you.
I know. That's why it means so much to me.
This is what he needs. This is what he needs. That's how you be an heir.
Did you call anyone else?
What is that?
I'm sorry.
Huh. Okay. Let's go through. So, Grim Invasion. Okay. Obviously. General Ironwood calls for everyone to evacuate. And they're going to... Where does the subway lead? What a better picture of Atlas. So do the tunnels lead to Mantle? Because if they lead to Mantle, I think I know how exactly they're going to escape. These guys are all here. They're just orchestrating like a maniac, bro. Oscar ends up giving him the code. After finding out that Hazel physically killed like the body, the immortal body of Salem, but she didn't actually die because she just reformed. But he thinks that he will save. Or he'll use the wish, the one wish left. And then she's still in bad shape. Talk about the battle between Atlas and Mantle. May's very much for Mantle. So, like, you have to make a choice. It's like, I don't really want to make a choice. And there's not a choice to make. There is no choice. It's not that there's... Not that you choose one or the other, or that you don't choose one or the other. It's just that there's literally no choice, because literally everyone has to work together, because they're just people that are dying. You can't sacrifice one group of people for another group of people. So Mercury still cares about Emerald. Although they're different, still cares about Emerald, which is very, very cool to see. So Mercury is like, she's not destroying the world, and he's like, Tyrion's like, yeah, she kind of is. That's kind of her entire purpose. And then he's going to Vacuo. That's where the sword is. And then these guys are all talking like, hey, just let us go. We'll be, throw the strategy in there. And then Ren, dude.
And Winter replaced.
No! No one is replaceable.
So at this point, his character grew. So back in Volume 5... Volume 5? Yeah, Volume 5, he said, some people believe that your semblance is forged by your personality. Some people think that your personality is formed by your semblance. Paraphrased, said something along those lines. So, because he grew as a person, he got past this we can't make decisions, you know, all this other stuff. He got past this, and he finally broke through, and he was like, no one can be a sacrifice. Like, no one, you can't trade anyone. That's when his semblance grew from tranquility to where he could mask emotions, to now it's something more where he can see emotions, which is so much better. I love that they showed this. That people can. So what colors do we have? So red, anger. Okay.
You don't really believe that. You are furious about losing Clover. And you miss him.
You don't know anything about me.
Wait, what did she say before this?
Don't matter. The job matters. When you lose someone on your team, you move on. Replace them. Like Marrow replaced Tortuga.
Tortuga? Who the heck is Tortuga? Do we know Tortuga? I don't think we know a Tortuga. We know he is. We know Marrow's the newest one. You don't know a Tortuga though. I'm trying to think. Was there any point that they lost someone, or they mentioned that they lost someone? I cannot think of any. I could be wrong, but I cannot think of any.
And Winter replaced.
No one is replaceable.
So red is anger. Okay, so we can determine with this scene that red is anger, fury, you know, rage,
About losing Clover.
furious, right?
You miss him.
You don't know anything about me.
Blues, maybe sadness, maybe sad. So they're orange and red. Anger. What is green? Green is peace, because he's always been very calm about everything. So maybe green is like calm. So you have blue, which is like sad. You have red, which is anger. And then Vine is over here just peaceful, maybe? Because he's never been like angry. And then maybe, what is pink? I know pink is like Nora. That's her, that's kind of what we see her color as. But it's like, that's not what it is though.
That's why you lost against Team RWBY. You try to fight how you feel about each other, so you'll never truly work as a team.
So she's angry, so it's so because they can't, which is what I was originally thinking. I obviously didn't see it because I didn't do any reactions back then for Volume 7. But they did lose to Team RWBY because they did not have teamwork. Like, they worked together, but they didn't. I don't know. It's hard to explain. They weren't like Renset. They weren't acknowledging their friendships with each other, right? So Elm and Harriet are furious. Excuse me. Rightfully so. Marrow is sad. And Vine is just neutral. Maybe green is like a tranquil.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Everyone calm down.
So she's just straight up gonna hit him.
Fine. We will drop you as close as we can to the monster.
You can't be serious. They're fugitives. And
traitors! I outrank you.
I'm sorry. I like that card. That rank card, it can be kind of furious in like the work environment, but sometimes it's a card that has to be dropped. I've personally had to do that a couple times, and it's satisfying yet so irritating that it's a necessity to drop at the same time. That you just feel so furious that you have to use it. But it gets the result, and sometimes that's the result you need. So it's a weird card to play, but sometimes you have to. Also, sometimes you misplay it. I don't think this is a misplay. This seems accurate. Seems the right place to do this. It fits. And since she's so about the mission, this is it.
We drop the payload. No matter what.
Which is important, we understand.
You don't like this either. In fact, you don't want to be a part of it at all anymore.
I have a job to do, and I'm going to do it.
I know you don't either.
Which is so interesting because she's had this fluster of emotions. So she's angry, she's sad, she's at peace with it. Like she's confused, I believe. Which rightfully so, because he pretty much just said, hey, you're gonna hand deliver the bomb that's big enough to destroy it. But he's also willing to sacrifice anything. So he might even be willing to just pre-detonate it as soon as they're like, it's in position. He's like, click, and just blows them up. Which, I mean, he'd be sacrificing his best team, but that's generally what... Would he be willing to sacrifice his army to save the people? Because all the army people are right there too. So it's just such a curious position. I do have a theory that for this that I actually think I'm going to make. Right? I think I'm going to make it because I think I know exactly how this volume may end and how exactly everything can play out. Because this is not the end of RWBY. This volume and the next volume are not the end of RWBY. I don't think it can end until at least volume 11. I mean, I don't know, of course. Like, 11, I feel like would be rushing it still. But I think I know exactly how this volume will end. And it's a surprise. I mean, well, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't know if I know exactly, but it's definitely something that I don't know if anyone thought of. But I know exactly. I know I have a clear answer that that could solve everything. A very, very clear answer that will solve this, and well, not everything, but this situation. It's very clear. And if the subway system works how I think it will, I believe I am even more convinced that this is how it'll end. Now, I think there's maybe a couple little tweaks and stuff with the storyline that have to solve it, but like I said, there's a key piece in this board on this board, or I'm sorry, there's a piece that's not even on the board that if they play it, if they put it on the board, it'll change everything. And I think it'd be great. So just do me a favor. And if you want to see that, if you want to see my prediction video on that, just get this, just like this video for me. Just give me like this video. Let me know that you want me to make that, because I think it'd be really cool. And if you're watching this in the future, I'm like 90% sure I'm already gonna make it. So look around on on my channel, and I'm sure you'll find it. This is going to be made pretty much after this, so if you're watching this in the future, it will either have or have not happened. So we'll see. But that is so interesting. Then we get my boy back. We get the dwarfs, and then we get Whitley. Whitley comes over and is like, yeah, I called them. And then character growth. We love character development here.
Did you call anyone else?
And then we get to see Penny. What is all this green stuff? This is what I want to know. I want to know what the green stuff is. What is that? I don't know. I mean, it has to be some sort of liquid.
I'm sorry.
So here we go. And this has another connection to my theory video, dude. Another connection to my theory video. And oh my goodness. If I make this, I think it could potentially be like an hour long. Maybe it'll be less. I don't know. Oh, that's good though. That is good. That is good. Well, that was Volume 8, Chapter 7, War. And boy, oh boy, was that a good one. It's good. That's good. That's good. I cannot wait to see what happens next, because now we'll have Penny. She's about to change into the enemy. She's about to be hacked. And we have the Yang squad, I guess, going in. But there, what we also saw was also something really, really interesting. Jean took over. He showed his leadership ability, because we had Yang leading the squad, but now Jean took over. He took his role back, and I am very happy about it, because he is a leader and his tactical ability is very good. So he's going in. Emerald has been left behind. I think this is where Emerald's redemption arc happens, and she's gonna maybe turn. I don't think she's gonna turn against Cinder. I think it's possible, but boy, oh boy, I think maybe Emerald will go to the good side, and maybe Emerald will be able to turn Cinder into a good person, which I don't know if she will be able to, but maybe with like the power of choice, with like the relic of choice, maybe Ruby would be able to somehow forgive Salem or Cinder. I mean, I don't know exactly how it would work out. It'd be pretty complicated, but that's kind of where we're at, because now Mercury and Tyrion are out of the question. So they're off. They're flying away. They're not like in Vacuo yet, but they're gone. So now you have, and we didn't see the Hound at all either. We didn't see the Hound in. Oh no, the Hound and Cinder are in Atlas. They're looking for Dr. Watts. So it's currently Salem, Oscar / Ozpin, Emerald, and Hazel. Those are the only 4 people that are in that group. Salem is obviously in the front orchestrating. Hazel and Oscar are working. Maybe they'll use the lamp. I don't know. Which may end up being the killing blow for Hazel. Maybe he'll get redemption. He'll do something, and then maybe he'll like distract Salem while Emerald gets them away, and then that'll be pretty much -3 lieutenants. I mean, 2 lieutenants are headed to Vacuo, which is so interesting that now is the time that she chose to send. Why did she choose now to send Mercury and Tyrion to vacuum? Why is now the time? Like, out of all the time she could have done it, why didn't she wait? It's just so interesting that she's in the middle of a war and she could use them to sway the battle in her favor, and then, but instead she sends them away. Why does she do this? Does she think she's already won? I mean, it seems like it, because Mantle's in distress. Oh, but she's not accounting for the piece that I have either. Oh my gosh, but the evolution of semblance, I think that's so cool. I'm finally happy that they showed it more precisely. Like, they showed it with RWBY, how she burst into one stream and now she's been to like 3 streams. And how Weiss has been able to pretty much use it, like, level up her thing. So I mean, I guess they have. I guess I'm just excited because it's not a new concept. They've been doing it. I mean, they did it for Blake, how she was able to make physical copies and have them interact with herself, kind of like Sun. And then let me see. I'm trying to figure out who else is there. I mean, I don't know. Maybe RWBY can do something. I don't think she's gonna be part of the whole battle whale thing. I don't even know what that thing's called, but I'm gonna call it the battle whale just because of a comment. I mean, can she use her silver eyes on something that big? I don't see why not. I mean, she used on Kevin and Bubbles. But man, this is just getting really good, because so now we have Ironwood, right? So let me look at all the pieces, right? So Ironwood is off by himself with the prisoners. So this will be, because he's alone, this will be the perfect time for them to pretty much kill off Ironwood. This is going to be pretty much the moment. I can't see him making it to the end of this volume. But this is gonna be like the perfect time. So then we have the Aesops with Winter and team. I'm now going to call it team Jean, because he took charge. Jean's team is going to the battle bus, or to the battle whale. The Atlas, the Aesops, and Winter are staying just outside of reach of the battle whale. You have the RWBY squad up at the Schnee Manor with Penny, who just fell down, managed to get all the way there. So I'm assuming on her fall, she was able to propel herself kind of through the sky. We have Maria and so Maria and Dr. Paul and Dina still at Amity. We have a bunch of people outside. Like, we could be getting reinforcements from like the White Fang and stuff, if they're still calling themselves the White Fang. I'm assuming they are, but I don't know. Yeah. Oh, we do also have Neo. Where did Neo go? Did Neo go with Cinder, or did Neo stay back with Emerald? Because they didn't show her at all. So we're in a pretty interesting spot. Where does she go? I'm assuming she went with Cinder, but I could be wrong. Anyway, that's a lot of interesting parts. I'm really excited for the next chapter. I'll have to wait until like February, I think. Maybe they'll give us another one before February. I don't know. But Anyway, Merry Christmas to you guys. I will see you guys in the next one. Please, if you would, leave a like. If I have not really set a goal, but if I kind of get the vibes that you guys would like to see that, my prediction for, or my theory that I think can save all of, or that can solve this entire situation, then I'll make that. Leave some comments. If you want to talk to me, you can join my Discord. I'll put the link in the description below as well. Feel free to chat me up, talk about RWBY, pop into my Twitch, talk to me about RWBY, bro. I love talking about RWBY. Got my 4 girls in the background up here. I got my weapons for them. I only have Weiss and rubies, but eventually I plan on getting the other 2 as well. I want to put them on this wall. I want to figure that out. I don't know how. But yeah, I'd love to see you guys, all right? Thank you guys for 100 subscribers again. You guys rock. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.